Be part of this on Twitter. Tweet at LOL Esports. Use the hashtag BKTWin or the hashtag EDGWin and let us know how this one's going to go. Popular opinion is probably Edward Gaming here, but this is the World Championship of Upsets.
Yeah, we are about to hop onto Summoner's Rift, ladies and gentlemen. As Edward Gaming looking to try and pick up another victory after what was a difficult defeat against SKT. And the Bangkok Titans looking to try and grab some revenge from every other game here at Worlds. And can they do it? 007X on the angry kitty in the jungle. Warlock. Good. We do have a bit of a defensive setup here for the Bangkok Titans thus far, as Mako actually lands the Winter's Bite. Deft seeing whether he can get in amongst it. One more auto attack. Deft is trying to find Lloyd. They get into the bush, the flash, but the stun comes down. Are they going to be able to do it? Oh my goodness, I felt if Deft had to walk forward, they may have had a chance, but no. Backs away, doesn't want to give too much up.
Bounce back, but Jinx actually has pretty good use of mana if she can have it, but here we have Pawn and Clearlove looking to press in a G4.
Yeah, Clearlove was actually trying to read a flash there, I believe. Takes a lot of damage though.
That last auto was not worth pulling in a turret right there.
He also goes so aggressively that they're not going to step in forward and potentially try to punish that play when Clearlove's lurking around. So if you go that hard aggressively, it may actually not give away your jungle again because it looks just straight up dumb, but then they go in again. Clearlove's here.
Nice.
Oh, they're still able to get the stun there. The Ignite's ticking down. It is going to be enough first blood for Deft. Moss underneath the turret. They're not going to go for any dives.
You can actually give your AD carry a flash. Hang on. G4.
Yeah, there's the last breath. The Wild Growth comes out though. Moss is here, able to give a shield at least. Uses the wind while Pawn just trying to get his way back, but look at the flame. Moss lines up the death sentence. Flash out from Pawn.
Really nicely done. Really nicely done. Flash loss for that one. Moby Boots first item as well to roam into that lane right away. Really nice play by Moss. And look at push on in. G4! Oh, yes, he did. 1-to-1 in kills. Bkt looking much better than last week.
Used one more time as the bottom lane are going to soak that one up.
Yep, it's getting worse and worse. You've got a 16 CS lead. Now the stun in towards G4 is going to get just out.
Oh, G4.
In time.
Dodges out of the way of the tornado there as well. That could have spelt his death.
So they really need to start cross-mapping, making an opening, somehow get a gank. Lloyd and Moss still low on the tower due to the calling poke. We're going in.
That was the flash. Hits no one with the Glacial Fissure. 007X here in exactly the right position. Moss takes a lot of damage. 007X still trying to get the work done. G4 is, of course, teleported all the way up here. Massive damage out as EDG. They want to try and re-engage, but they can't find the way in. Death Sentence lands. Clearlove has to be so careful. Moss picks it up with the help of Pix. Come through from Deft, able to push up that wave. So, well, he's going to miss out on a couple. On decent wind wall positioning there as he's going 1v2 at the moment, but we do have Amazing Game making his way up. Is he going to get there in time, though? As there's the parallel convergence. 007X in a whole bunch of trouble. There's the last breath. The Death Sentence lands on Mako at the same time as Warlock makes his way in. Apprehend pulls him back. G4 locks down another kill. 3-1 for the Bangkok Titans.
And here at the top lane, these ganks haven't worked so far. Can they work right now?
Nice.
Yeah,
gotta respect it.
Spot him out.
Every time BKT see it coming. And they're going to get split up. Actually, Hook close on the Deft. And there is a couple more champions. Deft goes down to 007X. He finally finds the R button on his keyboard. A double kill. It's 5-1 BKT.
Towers dead in the mid lane. Again, map movement advantage if these fights ever go backwards. So really good reaction. We see another fight here. Deft.
Yeah, double teleports coming down. Deft actually has to use the flash and the relentless pursuit to get himself out. Dragon's still angry with him actually as Bangkok Titans still yet to find too much. There's the first one. Lloyd picks up Amazing J Pawn. Lloyd after him. Lloyd! Oh! An ability to get something down, but Clearlove takes the super mega death rocket. Deft is so dead. They do manage to get one back as Warlock finally dies, but Lloyd's still looking for it. Zap doesn't find it. But man, the Bangkok Titans, they're on a roll.
Warlock just the perfect frontline here for this team. And we go right back into another fight with Pod already underneath the Rengar and a killing spree for 007X. An amazingly good League of Legends team right here. Bangkok Titans.
He's baiting it. Pawn knows that there's a ward there. He only moves out alone, hoping to get a reaction here. 007X playing with the respect. This is what we see all the time. Fog of war. Vision denial. They know. This may be big.
This for Amazing J.
Able to get a double stun there. 007X jumps in, but EDG, they have the jump at the moment. Deft, though, gets closed in on. G4 trying to get him out of the fight. And you can see Warlock already in amongst it. He's gigantic. Massive heals. Deft is dead already. Double kill now for Clearlove, though, on the back end. 007X solo. EDG. This is the team fighting team we're expecting. They finally showed up, and that's the ace.
The beautiful opening there. Let's watch that again. This control here, they see people moving to the brush, so they have all the information. Parallel conversions come down. Amazing goes in. And 007X thinks he has an opening here, but Lloyd gets immediately blown up.
I mean, it's a miracle that he rooted Pawn because that was a perfect Dragon Salty that would have set up the best last breath of Worlds. So they got that brief respite here, but the problem is his whole team is out of position. No one's going to be able to do what they want in time. Okay, Deft goes down, but it's way too late. There's a bunch of threats on this team comp. Yasuo was able to hit whomever he wanted the whole time without dying, and it was just a great setup.
They did have the wild growth, so they could have gotten something happening, but G4 is eating Winter's bites. EDG is going to force the Dragon.
They've got to respect Clearlove, though. He's got a perfect 3-minute ulti right here if he wants it. There's one. He catches Moss. Luluwolf comes across. There's the engage, but Darius is not joining the team. It's a 5v4. Edward Gaming chasing down. They've picked up one already. Lloyd might be next. He's trying. It's already 3 kills picked up as Bkt do not choose the right kind of fight. They give away a bunch of kills. They give away the map control. Here's the 4th kill, and it's all just for a top lane turret.
I'm incredibly flabbergasted with what just went down. The entire way of Bangkok Titans winning these fights is sending in Warlock first.
This is going to be hard to give up.
The same token, though, Warlock, having him in these fights compared to not is the biggest difference. G4.
Parallel Convergence doesn't actually find any stuns there as the culling comes across everyone, but you can see lots of extra damage. Lloyd untouched on the backline. Deft does take down 007X.
Oh, no!
That last breath was fantastic as Lloyd's going to get obliterated. Warlock now says, where's my team gone, guys? He's going to fall down, spinning around there in the river. EDG, team fighting still so beautiful. Art and Blaze, not quite enough, but Deft will just shoot him in the face.
Yeah, the base damage is not enough on Warlock right there, and Lloyd doing perfect.
Be adding picks to that damage, wants to make Warlock the most gigantic Darius ever, but here's the fight on. Gonna get flayed back in. Moss gonna get knocked up. No last breath to come out just yet as Warlock trying to close the gap, but EDG just say, okay, we'll just wait.
Wind wall blocked too much of the damage during all the CC. There was no damage coming out of Lloyd. Root lands in a clear low, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Warlock.
That knockup on 007X mid-ultimate Siege. Parallel Convergence fantastic at that situation. 007X does jump in. There's the apprehend back. Massive damage coming down. G4 uses the Zhonya's. EDG actually stopping a lot of damage here in the backline. G4 still alive. Lloyd takes down Mako. Pawn tries to find his way into the backline. It's a double kill already. Eventually falls, but Warlock, he's still hit. Death finishes him off. Lloyd now against the wall. Does get the last crit, but EDG come out ahead 3 for 5.
EDG leaving some really good aggressive deep warp to spot 007X.
Whoa. A bit aggressive. His team is around behind him. The knockup comes through on only one. A lot of ultis burned for not much. TP's coming in from both top laners. The battle's begun, and they've gotten Lloyd down. He goes. That's not a good sign for the Bangkok Titans. This could be the game-winning push. 007X forced to run away. Warlock flashes the wall as well. G4 certain to die. A double kill for Clearlove, who has finally stepped up here in this game. Warlock takes a lantern.
Untouched, and EDG, they're just going to face tank these turrets. Warlock tries to get in amongst it, dribbling towards the enemy team, apprehending a couple of them, but the Nexus now exposed. EDG, after a comeback from 6,000 gold, picked themselves up a victory, but the Bangkok Titans, that was a much better performance than we were expecting heading into that game.
Usually as coordinated as EDG, they weren't in the early game, but they got everything together.
And got a hold of the game. Lloyd getting picked out as well. I mean, straight off the back end of that team fight, immediately Tornado finds him something.
Well, I mean, yeah, when you have Gragas-ultis and Tornadoes and whatnot, it's pretty much impossible to dodge them all forever. Flash is only a 5-minute cooldown. I thought Lloyd played about as well as he could, considering he was the obvious focus once it got down into team fights. It was 2 big situations that broke the game apart. It was the